Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back, it's Jordan here. Today is the day that we are going to start moving Lego sets to the new studio. I'm talking the big sets. Oh yeah, Death Star, Razor Crest, Venator, Super Star Destroyer, maybe even that big dog, the AT-AT Walker over there. Just like anything that doesn't need to be boxed up. I'm going to take one load in the massive van of all the cool stuff. Maybe even this guy. Oh yeah, the Millennium Falcon. And probably some of these modules as well, because I want to start breaking down these tables, but I don't want to start transporting the wood out of here until these are out of the way. So I think it's priority to get the medieval stuff out of the way for table deconstruction. In addition to that, Mrs. Brixie's going to be joining us today because we have a babysitter today. So we're actually going to go out for breakfast, and then we're going to go to IKEA. I don't know if I'm going to get anything for the studio while I'm at IKEA, because I don't know if we're at that point. The last thing I want to be doing right now is hoarding IKEA furniture and building IKEA furniture. I want to be moving all of the fixtures that we currently have. But that doesn't mean we can't look. So why are we going to IKEA? Well, pretty soon we're going to have a basement here. Like, literally within the next couple of days, all these tables are going to be gone. So we're going to need some more stuff for this basement because we want to furnish it for the family and for the kids and whatever else. We're going to need some different fixtures down here. So we're going to have a look at that. Also, we're going to go to Walmart. I'm going to check out the Lego aisle. So I need more Lego. I also need to go to Walmart just to buy some groceries for the studio, because I haven't been eating. I've been living off a bag of trail mix while I'm over there. So I want to get some groceries because the fridge is fired up, but there's no food in there. So you got to get some food. Fill the pantry, fill the fridge, and I also need to get some shelving from Walmart as well. Here's the first load so far. We've got the blacksmith, that huge mill's plate I built for that castle, the top of the Disney castle is tucked away down there beside the Statue of Liberty, the helicarrier, Colosseum, Empire State Building, Castle Fortificata, the Weasley's Burrow, gunship, Super Star Destroyer, the ground floor for the Disney castle, and the Venator. But now the babysitters have arrived, so Jose and I are going to take off, go have some breakfast. I'm hungry. I've been moving stuff. Starving Marvin. I got to have a nice hearty breakfast here to start the day, and then we'll head to IKEA and Walmart. Woo! The breakfast place of choice on this beautiful day is called the Broken Yolk. This place has a pretty wild menu. Last time I was here, I got the bacon poutine. But this time I'm leaning toward the Eggs Benedict because they actually do their Eggs Benny on Belgium waffles. So check that out. We got some nice hash browns, a beautiful waffle, some tomato, bacon, and a couple poached eggs. Looks delicious. So now we're at IKEA, ready to check out some furniture. Also, guess what? It's the first day of the playoffs. Let's go Oilers! I bought a couch from the Brick the other day and it was $750. This one right here is $899. I've got to say, it looks pretty good. And then I sit in it. No. I don't know why. I'm just not a huge fan of IKEA couches and like armchairs and stuff. I just don't think they look that good. And honestly, I don't think they're that comfortable. However, I do sort of want to get one of these, actually two of these, for the kids. I've had one of these before. They're not bad. But that would just be perfect for them. Jose, are we going to get those for the kids one day?
Possibly. They're pretty cute.
They are pretty cute. I'm sure they would love them. Hey, I wonder if the UCS Millennium Falcon would fit in this table here. That's not a bad idea.
I've wondered that about that specific table before, actually.
So you've looked into it?
I have, but I don't know if it'd be tall enough. Wide enough, probably.
Maybe. So I've been wanting to put some sort of shelf behind the desk where my computer is to try and cover up that wall. I've seen some solutions at IKEA that use the calyx unit, and then the desk is like built into it, so it actually supports part of the desk. So we could do that. Also, what I could do is literally just put Billy bookcases along the back wall, and then put my desk up against the Billy bookcases. Down low, I could just use that as storage for things that I don't access very often. Then up high, I can use that for displays. So that might actually look pretty cool. And they do have the Billy bookcases, which are like super tall. I could even go with the super tall versions because they probably fit there and fill that wall space and cover up that brick wall. So those are the two solutions that I came across when I was browsing the website. I'm still thinking about it. I don't want to rush into anything right now just because I've got to bring all of the fixtures from the basement to the studio. So before I rush into anything, I may as well just give it a little bit more thought. You could also do the same thing with the Besta cabinets as well. Essentially any bookcase or cabinet could just go behind the table and I can slide the table forward a bit. I do want to get some more of these, but I don't know if I'm going to do it today. I'm going to put these underneath the parts. These are the IKEA cabinets that I got. And I also want to get some more Alex drawer units. Ooh, look at these ones. Oh, those fit like perfectly in there. I like that. I might have to get some of those for mine. That's sweet. So IKEA is actually saying that they lowered their prices on a bunch of stuff recently, but I honestly don't remember these units to be $200. Like that's what I have all my utility stuff in, $200. And these ones here with the larger drawer on the bottom, $169. These could actually replace the Ket unit idea. I could get the Alex units. The difference is these ones are much deeper. And these ones are only $79. That's not bad at all. And you can add more shelves to them. So I'd actually much prefer to get those than the Akets, because the Akets you can only add like the shelves, I think, in like these 3 pinholes, whereas these ones here you can add more shelves and there's just way more options. I know I bought some chairs from the Brick the other day, but I'm having a look at more chairs here because I want to get some for the Lego City area. I'm just thinking it'd be cool to have like ones that sit higher up, just so like I can sit while working on certain areas in the Lego City. But my question is why are these $190? This is the most basic chair I have ever seen. That is ridiculous. So I made a plan the other day that involved getting one more of these super long tables. I have 2 over there that aren't in use, but they're the black ones, and I want everything to match. I want them all to be white. But I was also thinking to myself, oh my gosh, when I changed the Lego City over, it used to be on those, and then I custom built the tables using just lumber. I sold so many of this style of table on Facebook, it was ridiculous. So I don't think I'm going to buy any more just for that reason. Also, I think I have a couple short ones still available. And then I was also thinking, oh man, I need more legs. I sold so many legs on Facebook as well, but now I don't have enough for the tables over there. However, with that said, when I get more of those Alex units, they do act as legs, so I'll be able to just reallocate the legs that I currently have. Look at this setup right here. This is actually awesome. Got the shelf that goes over top of the monitor. The monitor's a little bit raised up. Spot down there for the PC. This is actually a killer setup. I love it. Wow. See, maybe it would be worth buying an actual computer desk that comes with a cup holder. Once again, though, I have so many ideas. There's so many different things that I could do and so many different things that I want to do. But I think at this point, it's all about getting everything over there, setting up what I currently have, and then I can start to think of this, because things always change. Hey, this chair's not too bad for $79. It's not too bad at all. Those could be used down in the Lego City area for sure. Grab a couple of those maybe, or just one. It actually looks like it sits up pretty high too, so that's more like it. We actually made our way back to the coffee table area because I remembered, hey, I need a coffee table between the couch and the TV, so I'm gonna grab a black table. There's a lot of white over there, so we're gonna switch it up with black. There you go. But you on the other foot, maybe I should just match everything over there and just go with white. Here we go. These are the chairs we've got to get for the kids. That one's got cats and this one's got dinosaurs. There's a monkey having a seat. It's perfect. Or maybe we should get them something a little bit fancier like that. So we already have this for the kids at home, and we're gonna get this table here for the kids at the studio. Browsing the kids area, and I spotted this little shelf here. It's not too bad. That can go behind my computer on that wall. Jose's eyeing up this kitchen for the kids. And also one of these toy drawer units. Me, personally, I'm eyeing up the sea turtle. Actually, this dinosaur. Getting some super exciting stuff for the kitchen. We got some cups, plates, bowls, microwave cover, some cutlery, a cutting board, And then this caught my eye. I was looking for a solution over there in regards to the windows. Well, there you go. $9.99. Pleated blind. Easy to install. You just cut it to size and then it just sticks right in. I used to have these in the basement. $9.99. I just can't remember if or how wide my windows are, upstairs and downstairs. These are 39.25. So this would be the solution for both upstairs and downstairs. I'm definitely going to keep this in mind. I'm just going to make note of this measurement here. We're going to be back here within like a week or two anyway, so if they are the right size, then I'll just grab these and pop in those windows. Maybe we should get a big cowhide for the small shelving room. Hey look, it's me! It's Jose! We're in the mirrors! We're going to buy this mirror for the washroom. Do you think that's the original? Maybe I should hang that above my desk. Or maybe this massive world map. Oh, look at this. It's like Heisenberg. That's what I should put above my desk. I actually found a different color for that lac table. I think that's gonna look super snazzy up there. So we're doing a little bit of damage here today. Oh man, look at all that stuff for the basement. And for the studio, we got the kids a kitchen. They're gonna be cooking up a storm. As I was loading up these carts here, my eye caught these. This is something new at IKEA. And I'm thinking of buying some more of those black shelves, specifically 2 of them from Walmart. I'm thinking maybe I should just replace them with these and then use those black shelves in my storage room. This is pretty nice. Look how big they are. They're just like wide open. It's a pretty sweet looking shelf. Sealed Lego sets might look pretty good on there, but I need to get like 2 of them. And these ones, because of their size, they're not cheap. They're like $170. Might have to think about it, but I want to like deal with that issue today of the not having enough shelving space. That's why we're gonna go to Walmart. Well, one of the reasons. So now I'm in a pickle here. I don't know what to do. I made my way to the aisle to check these out. I like them. I like how they're like solid. I don't think they're deep enough for the big sets. It would be nice to replace those black Walmart shelves with those. Those black Walmart shelves are $60 each. Much smaller, but they're a little bit deeper. I could just get 2 of those, but I also want to get 2 of them for the utility closet as well. I can get the smaller version of these, 60/30, 133. I think I'm in this scenario again where it's like, okay, let's just wait. Let's think about it, do a little bit more research. All right, now we're at Walmart. Have a quick breeze through the Lego aisle looking for those rollbacks. There you go. Sonic and Tails. Normally $50, on for $35. Oh yeah, there we go. A little Minecraft set. Oh, what is that? Quidditch? That's not Minecraft. That's Harry Potter. Nothing really on sale here. Nothing at all. I've seen some crazy discounts being picked up in the States right now. We got Iron Man and the Hulkbuster, regular 30 on for 24, and then the buildable figures up here. Wolverine, nope. Look, Wolverine's on sale, but that's Batman. That's not Wolverine, that's Wolverine. And that's not Spider-Man, that's Wolverine. And then also Captain America on sale as well. But besides that, nothing too spicy here in the Lego aisle. Here's the shopping selection at Walmart. I actually like the look of the wood ones. I think these metal ones are too heavy duty. These ones, I'm not a huge fan of the wire look, and I don't think it's the best for the sets to have them on a wire shelf. Like the boxes might get a little bit damaged. A smooth finish is the best, but I mean, I'm okay with the ones that I already have. It's sort of like that. This is actually cheaper than what their website said. $40? That's not bad at all. 5 shelves. It's pretty much the same as this one up here. But this one doesn't have the feet, whereas the ones I already have the feet. So I think this is closer to what I already have. So I think I'm just gonna get 2 of those, I guess. And now I'm grabbing some food for the studio. We got the Michelinas next. I'm hitting up the Chef Boyardee ravioli. Grabbing that case of ramen noodles and some crackers. Grab some of those Nutri-Grain bars. Some of that oatmeal crisp, almond, and maple nut. A big old thing of peanut butter. A couple loaves of bread. And I think I'm good to go. At this point, I'm not really gonna get any fresh stuff just because I'm on the move. I'm running back and forth from the house anyway, and there's always fresh stuff there. Continuing to pack up down here, this is going to be cringe level 3000 for a lot of people. Speed Champions, Batmobilia, all in there. Here's what my first load of display sets looks like. I think I did a pretty good job of just filling in all the nooks and crannies with smaller sets. And here's what the displays look like. This table is pretty much empty. Up here is untouched, but this track shelf that had the Ninjago sets is getting fairly empty. PAX unit, some stuff has been removed. Same with the Billy units on this side. Most of the medieval stuff is gone, so I'll be able to slide these over. The large Star Wars stuff is slowly disappearing. And I think pretty much everything else can be loaded into boxes or just like specially packed so they don't break. Bam! There's a huge pile of sets unloaded. I don't think the next loads are going to be as spread out like I've been mentioning. I think they're going to be packed away in totes and boxes, so it's going to be a lot more efficient. Like, that's not very many sets to bring in one load, but there's some good ones, that's for sure. But the next loads are going to be like a lot more efficient, a lot more compact, similar to what we've got over here. It's going to be all in boxes and bins, so I'll be able to transport a lot more. For example, that's 9 shelves right there loaded into one little tote. So yeah, I'm excited for the next coming days, but for some reason, time has gotten away on me here. It's already like rush hour. It's 4 o'clock. There's no way I'm going to go back for another load right now. I'm not going to drive the way that I drive in that van during rush hour. That would just not be fun at all. Plus, I don't want to risk slamming on the brakes with a van load of Lego sets. That just would not be a good time. So I've decided that I'm just going to work away here because, of course, I brought all that stuff over here from IKEA. So I'm building this lack table. I built one of those black shelves there. I've got another one to build. Then I'm going to reorganize all those sets, make them look a little bit more, or a little bit prettier than they look right now. It's just like thrown on there in every which random way. So yeah, I'm just going to tidy up a bit here, and then hopefully by the time I'm done that, it will no longer be rush hour. But look at that. Looking down at some pretty epic sets. Mrs. Bricksie also came, and she was helping me set up the fridge and everything. So now we've got the freezer with the Michelinas and the bread. Perfect. A little bit of fridge action going there. Oh my gosh, looks like I need to get some more stuff for the fridge. Maybe some more beverages and stuff. And then, once again, I want to get some fresh produce, fruits and vegetables, but I'm in such a rush lately, I just don't want it to perish in my fridge, so I'll just keep that at home for now. But eventually we'll put some more stuff in there. And then we've got the pantry here. So this is all the dishware. That's all we really need for over here. That's perfect. And then we've got our snacks. And finally, all the other like meal related stuff. The Chef Boyardee ravioli, Mr. Noodles, some cereal, and also the peanut butter and the coffee machine. Hey, I should get on making one of those right now. Check it out, it's the first ever coffee going into the new Yeti. At first I was like, I don't know how I feel about white Yetis. I don't know. Then I saw them on sale on Amazon. I was like, yeah, they look awesome. They sort of match the feel of this place too. There's a lot of white furniture around, and that's why I decided to go with this color of coffee table. I think that looks good. I'll probably have to replace the TV stand. That doesn't really look that good at all. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do here. Like, maybe I am going to extend those desks out, and maybe I am going to put shelves behind the computer. I'm sort of leaning toward putting the billies back there, because if I put the billies there, they pop out 11.5 inches, and then I just move the desk forward and move everything over 11.5 inches, and we have the space there. Even if I were to use another one of these long tables and put it up against there, I think there's a space for like an 11.5 inch gap. It might look pretty cool to have the billies just flanking that back wall there. I might have bought one too many of these shelves. The investment hoard is spread pretty thin on them, but I can always throw one into the storage room as well. That looks so much better It's all organized. Everything's facing the same direction. It just makes me happy. So we got Star Wars on this shelf. The bigger stuff up top. And there's Disney and a little bit of Marvel. Some Galaxy Explorers. Some miscellaneous stuff like Lego Ideas. Avatar, Friends, GWPs. A bunch of road plates on the bottom. And then Lego City and some other stuff like Brickheads. I much prefer the look of that. Way better after than before. Now I get the joy of putting more IKEA furniture together. Woohoo! I'm going to do this little kid's table. It should be fairly easy. I don't know if I'm going to do the Alex unit though. I remember those things just being a complete pain to put together. Plus, I don't know if there's like many screws. I like using my drill. It just goes a lot faster. And I brought my drill home to take apart the tables. That's what I thought I was doing today, but honestly, I just got distracted by other stuff. Well, there you go. Now me and a guest can sit down and have a nice meal. I just want to reconfirm my measurement that I was talking about earlier. So one of these long desks is 200 centimeters or just under 79 inches. Quickly walk around all the Lego here. That's sort of an inconvenience. Temporary though. Let's go measure this Billy unit in this corner. Looks like they're 11 inches or 28 centimeters deep. From that wall over there behind the TV to the edge of this desk is approximately 233 centimeters. 200 plus 28, 228. So we've got about 5 centimeters of leftover space. It'll work, everybody. It'll work perfect. So it would be able to put Billy's there, and then another one of these long tables. I could even just take that long table that I have there and put it along there, and then take a shorter table like this one or a different one that I have and put it there going up against the black shelf, and then I can put the TV up, and then those tables would be flanking pretty much all the way around. You gotta admit, it would be pretty cool to have Lego sets right on this wall behind my computer. That would look pretty epic. And once again, those bookcases, they come in a couple different heights. Like we could get way up there. That would be sweet. Oh yeah, did I show you the new addition to the couch? We brought in the Lego blanket. I sat down and I was like, okay, it's time to start transferring some files and get editing here. Then I was like, you know what? There's a Billy bookcase down here. Let's bring that upstairs and let's see what that would look like. I guess it's sort of hard to visualize because I only have one of them, and also these tables are different depths. For example, the table that I'm using here is a lot deeper than this one. I think if I were to do this, I would get rid of that deeper table and only use these ones, because if I put the shelf at this height, it almost like extends the desk a little bit. I don't know. It sort of looks strange on the bottom. Like that does sort of look weird, but I think if it was consistent all the way along, then it wouldn't look that weird. Also, if I put cool Lego sets in there, that would be awesome. I wonder if my monitor would fit inside the bookcase. It looks like it might. Let's measure. It doesn't. It's 2 inches too big. Also, I completely forgot that the shelf in the Billy unit right here, this one, it doesn't move. So if I wanted to embed the monitor within a Billy bookcase, I would have to relocate that shelf. I can't remember the assembly process. That thing's just like fixed in there somehow. But if I wanted to embed it, I could still do that, because look at the depth on the monitor here. There's like the stand and then like this semicircle. So if I figured out how to relocate the fixed shelf, I would be able to embed the monitor within the bookcase, and then the actual screen part of it would just come out past the uprights on the bookcase on either side. Might look pretty cool. From the perspective of coming up the stairs, it might look a little bit strange, but I think if I do it all the way along and I put Lego sets in there, it'll sort of complete the look. Once again, I think it's sort of hard to judge this just because it's only the one cabinet right now. And this table looks sort of strange, like popping off like that. Wherever the bookcase starts, of course, it would have to be flush with where the table starts and then run all the way along. I'm undecided. I think I'm leaning towards the Billy bookcases over the Kallax units, just because I feel like the Billy bookcases do a better job of displaying Calyx units or of displaying Lego sets because they're not limited to the square dimension of the Calyx unit. What do you think? I don't know. That might be a way to do it, especially because the math of adding the additional table works out perfectly over here. Then this would just wrap around so nicely, and then you'd have the white bookcases there with epic Lego sets. I think that would just look pretty epic. Like, I'm sort of leaning toward it. Hey, definitely a pretty good day. Look at all the Lego we moved. That's fantastic. That's really about it for today, though. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. We brought a bunch of Lego over here. We headed to IKEA, went to Walmart, updated some of the shelving, discussed some ideas, and I can't wait for tomorrow because I'm going to start taking apart the Lego City tables. Thank you so much for coming on by. Please remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for some more great stuff coming out in the very near future. And farewell.